telling you something, I'm sharing with you a secret that you already know. And that secret is, as entrepreneurs, we are tending to listen too closely to other people and what other people think about our business and about ourselves. And I think this is not always in our best interest, because as we know, the world out there can and always or many times is a very negative place. So I think you have the experience as I have in my business, that oftentimes you question yourself amid all of this chatter, all of this negative chatter that we are constantly, daily being faced with. But hang on, silence tonight is replacing or about to replace that noise, because tonight we have 3 fine speeches which will give you tips, encouragement, and hopefully new tips and strategies on how to become silent, how to become more reliant upon yourself instead of becoming reliant upon the opinions of others. And especially for our guest, this is the Toastmasters experience, going on the journey of rising above the noise and chatter of this negativity we daily face. But not only with the speeches we have prepared today, but also with the roles that will help our speakers along the way tonight on this evening. And I would like to introduce to you and to all the others the roles of tonight's meeting. First of all, we have the timer, and the timer role will be filled with Natalia. Would you please just shortly explain what your role is tonight?
Well, the role tonight is to tell you whether you're on time, whether you are over. So you basically have 3 different colors. You have the green color, that means that you achieved the minimum time of the speech. Yellow, it's more an alarm where you have to start to conclude, to summarize your speech. And red, that means that you are you have to finish. You have to basically not talk anymore.
All right, and in absence of real color cards, I heard we have an improvised color system tonight.
I'm working on that right now.
All right, so we can be surprised what color system we will have tonight. Thank you, Natalia. So apart from the timer role, we also have the role of the grammarian, and the grammarian tonight will be Andy, who found us luckily. Hello, yes. Andy. Can you just...
Well, I'll be looking out for choice words and expressions, and I can think of a few choice words and expressions that I recommend using right now about my journey. But yeah, so we'll look to avoid some of those words. So I'll be looking for good use of grammar, good use of words. Maybe if things are slightly out of sequence if you don't speak native English, I'll maybe give you a gentle reminder and tips for the future. But that's what we'll be doing.
Thank you, Andy. Another role we have for tonight, actually one of my favorite roles, is that of Table Topics Master. And Table Topics Master tonight will be Byra, who is holding the camera at the moment. I can hold it for you, while you can present to us what your role is tonight for the table topics.
I really like the topic silence. On one extreme, you can create silence in your office. On the other extreme, you can achieve illumination, enlightenment, I think. So I will focus on the earlier stages of silence and see how what techniques people use to create silence in their lives.
Perfect. Thank you, Byra. And finally, we'll also have the general evaluator, and tonight the general evaluator will be Olaf. Olaf, will you just quickly explain what your job is tonight?
Sure. I will see everything that went specifically well in this meeting and things that could improve, and evaluate the people who have not been evaluated yet.
Perfect. Thank you. And without further ado, I would like to begin this Toastmasters evening. I talked about the rising above the noise, which is a journey of each individual speaker here in the Toastmasters Club. And having that in mind, I want to come to another journey we have, the journey of our new committee. As many of you know, we have a new committee since a few weeks, and we have some extraordinary ideas already in the making. And one of these ideas will now be presented by David in our new segment here at Toastmasters, which is called The Business Pitch. David, please.